Hello students, in this video I'm going to explain the meaning of commercial banks. So let us focus on the meaning of commercial banks. Commercial bank is a financial institution which accepts deposits from the public and gives loan for the purpose of consumption and investment. Right? So I have underlined few key words in this definition which I will be explaining to you so that you can better understand the meaning of commercial bank. Now, the first keyword is financial institution. The other one is accepts deposits, and the third one is gives loans. Now, let me explain what is financial institution. Financial institution वो कंपनी है जो फाइनेंशियल एंड मॉनेटरी ट्रांजैक्शन जैसे कि डिपॉजिट्स, लोन्स, इन्वेस्टमेंट या करेंसी एक्सचेंज जैसे बिजनेस में डील करती है. Now, you can see two more underlined keywords: accepts deposits and gives loans. Now you must know that there are two essential functions that a financial institution must perform to become a commercial bank. One, acceptance of demand deposits that have check facilities, and the other one is lending. These two are explained. Now number one is accepts deposits. You can see this underlined word, accepts deposits, right? When we are talking about accept deposit, it means we are going to talk about the first function of the financial institution, that is acceptance of demand deposits that have check facilities. Now we'll understand what is demand deposit so that we can understand this first function, right? So demand deposits are those deposits which are payable by the banks on demand, right? Now to understand demand deposit, first of all we need to know two types of bank accounts so that we can understand demand deposits, right? There are two types of demand deposit. There are two types of bank account. One is demand deposit, the other one is term and fixed deposit. When we talk about the demand deposits, it doesn't have any fixed time period and we can withdraw this money anytime. These are checkable deposits, for example, saving accounts and current account. For example, let us say you have a saving account in your bank, and if you want to withdraw 1000 rupees on a particular day, you can go to bank and can withdraw that money. So that is demand deposit. The other one is term or fixed deposits, right? Fixed deposits, they have fixed time period. They cannot be withdrawn anytime. These are non-checkable deposits, for example, fixed deposits and recurring deposits. In case of demand deposits, the depositor can make any number of transactions for deposits or withdrawal of money. But in case of fixed deposits, a depositor can make two transactions, right? They generally make only two transactions. First one is deposit the money in the beginning, and the other one is withdrawal of money on maturity. So I hope you have understood the difference between demand deposit and fixed deposit. So now you know what demand deposits are. So let us go back to the first function, acceptance of demand deposits that have check facilities, right? So according to the first function, bank accepts deposits from the public, and these deposits can be withdrawn by checks and are repayable on demand. Now there's one important thing which you need to keep in mind in case of first function. It means now acceptance of checkable deposit is necessary but not sufficient condition for a financial institution to become a commercial bank. For example, post office saving banks are not banks even though they accept checkable deposits from the public. This is because they do not perform the function of lending. Now I'm going to talk about second essential function that a financial institution must perform to become a commercial bank, that is lending. Commercial bank uses the deposited money for lending purposes. Banks must keep certain cash reserve and the balances given to the firms and households and thereby earn interest. The rate of interest at which they give loan to the public is called lending rate. Now you must note one thing here, which is that lending alone doesn't make a financial institution a bank. For example, many financial institutions like Life Insurance Corporation of India, or you can say UTI, these institutions lend to others, but they are not banks, as they do not accept checkable deposit from the public. So now I hope you must have understood the meaning of commercial bank. So this is a financial institution which accept deposits from the public and gives loan for the purpose of consumption and investment. And uh, if I'll give you the examples of commercial banks, that will be, you can also give the example of SBI, PNB, ICICI. These are all commercial banks.